So there's a lot of people out there who still believe in the idea that video games encourage violence in kids and young adults and even adults. And, I wanted to touch on this video that was actually shared with me and this article that was shared with me by Jeff Gary. Shout out to Jeff Gary. Thank you for sharing this with me. I appreciate it. This is something that I just want to touch on in this video. There's a lot of people who still believe in that sort of mindset involving video games, and I just wanted to kind of point out some things that are kind of involved in this situation that kind of really shows in a pretty good way that video games in themselves exclusively aren't the cause for violent behavior, aren't the cause for bad behavior. I'm not saying that they can't be something that could help with causing something like that, but I think a lot of it has to do more so with the fact of things like parents not being responsible for their kids and things like that. I think that a lot of that has to do with the behavior of a lot of these kids nowadays as well. So we're going to go ahead and jump to this article here. So, my son is addicted and obsessed with violent video games, says Jennifer about her 12-year-old. Video games are my son's number one priority. Jennifer says her son, and by the way, this is actually something that was on Dr. Phil, so this is, this is going to be good if it's something that was on Dr. Phil. Jennifer says her son, Alex, has stayed up for 20 hours straight playing video games. Sometimes it doesn't leave his room and will demand that she cater to him. She says in the games, the characters rob, shoot, kill, and beat people, and that Alex gets excited about the number of kills he gets. Jennifer's sister Amanda wrote to Dr. Phil 9 times concerned about her nephew's behavior. When my nephew is playing the video games, he is very rude and disrespectful to the people he's playing online with, which is hilarious because it's, that's something that anybody who's been playing video games since the Modern Warfare 2 era, this is nothing new, and it's just funny when people still act shocked by that. And that has transferred over to his mom. She says he will turn over furniture, he breaks dishes, he has basically destroyed his room, which is insane. And immediately when I read that, I was like, what is the mom doing about this? Like, she's the mom, she's the parent. It's very clear that she is not being a good mom in a way, because if she's just letting him trash things like that is not responsible of the mom to not do anything about that. It makes him very aggressive. Jennifer agrees these violent video games have desensitized him from actual pain and death. He has been bullied. I am scared that he will take the behaviors that he's learned in the game and retaliate. He could become another school shooter. And we see this a lot. Not as much nowadays, but back in the day, people would always talk about things like this, and people would always be trying to link video games with school shootings or with just violent behavior in general. And so this isn't anything new as far as this goes, but the way that Dr. Phil handles this is fantastic. Dr. Phil questions Jennifer about why she puts up with Alex's behavior. So you are the one providing him the games that you think are dysfunctional, Dr. Phil tells mom, who says son is addicted to violent video games. So the first thing he does is ask her, like, so how did he, where did he get the games from? Where does he get these games from? And she's like, well, his dad bought him the console and the games. And, so we'll kind of watch some of this video here. And this is pretty great. This is pretty
Where's he get
great
that
stuff.
money?
My PayPal account is on his Microsoft.
I knew if I just kept asking questions, she was eventually going to give it up.
He doesn't purchase them, however, without asking first.
All right, common sense alert.
I was just trying to justify myself.
Common sense alert.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Phil. Thank you.
This is the part where I said we could handle this in 30 seconds. Don't do that anymore. if you've got a child that you think is addicted to gaming, which I don't think he is, by the way, and you think it's going to lead him to be the next school shooter, which I don't think it is, by the way, but you think this is dysfunctional, you're the one providing him the games that you think are dysfunctional. You're buying him the extras that go along with it. You're enabling him to do this. He couldn't do it without you, and you're doing it because you're afraid he's going to beat you up or something if you don't.
Exactly.
You're the mother here.
I love it. I'm not going to watch the whole video because I don't want this video to get demonetized or anything, but you can go check it out if you want to. But he is so spot on right here. I love Dr. Phil. I've been a Dr. Phil fan for a while, and I think that he handles a lot of these types of situations really well. I don't think he's always like, I don't think he handles every situation the best, but, you know, obviously not. I mean, come on. He's a human being, just like everyone else is. But I love the fact that he does, for the most part, take a very common sense approach to these types of situations, and this is just another example of that. You know, it is pretty simple. If you have a kid that's acting like this, you're the parent, and you should be the one that's taking responsibility in handling this situation. And I think that is more of the problem with our culture nowadays, and with just the way that kids act in general, is the fact that parents are just neglectful. They don't take care of their kids the right way. They aren't responsible enough with their kids and what their kids are doing and all of that type of stuff. And I think that is a huge problem. So I think that definitely relates with video games as well. So, you know, I thought that was just great. I really appreciate what Dr. Phil did here. And Dr. Phil is a legend. He really is. So shout out to Dr. Phil on that. Thank you for just being one of those people who, for the most part, is one of the common sense type of people. And I really do appreciate that, because that's very rare nowadays on TV and stuff. So thank you for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought that this was great. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? What do you think about how Dr. Phil handled the situation? It all goes back to the parents. The parents are the ones that need to take responsibility. Put the foot down, parents. And so thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.